everyone, and welcome. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you, not looking at you for food, not asking to be petted, just staring as if they're silently judging every decision you've ever made? Well, it turns out that they might be, because according to researchers who study cat behavior, domestic cats may not see us as their owners at all. In fact, some experts believe that cats view humans as social equals, or perhaps as unusually large, somewhat clumsy cats, which means that from your cat's perspective, you may not be the boss of the house. You may simply be a giant, awkward kitten who somehow manages to keep the food bowl full. And honestly, that would explain a lot. Tonight, let's explore the fascinating world of cat behavior, what scientists have discovered about how cats see humans, and why your cat might secretly think it's the smartest member of the family. So get comfortable, relax, and let's begin. For a long time, people assumed that cats viewed humans as their masters in the same way dogs often seem to. After all, we feed them, provide shelter, and control much of their environment. But research into cat behavior has suggested something much more interesting. Many experts believe that cats do not see humans as superiors. Instead, they appear to treat us much like they would treat other cats, just larger, less coordinated, and admittedly strange-looking ones. What scientists have learned about how cats see us reveals the unique relationship between cats and humans. To understand how cats view humans, it helps to understand how cats evolved. Unlike dogs, which have been selectively bred for thousands of years to work closely with humans, domestic cats largely domesticated themselves. Around 10,000 years ago, wild cats were attracted to human settlements because stored grain attracted rodents. Cats that tolerated people gained easy access to food, while humans benefited from pest control. Over time, a mutually beneficial relationship developed. But unlike dogs, cats never evolved to depend on humans for social organization. Their ancestors were mostly solitary hunters. As a result, cats retained much of their independence. This may explain why cats don't automatically treat humans as authority figures. One of the most famous observations comes from cat behavior experts, who noticed something remarkable. Cats often interact with humans using the same behaviors they reserve for friendly cats. When cats greet one another peacefully, they may rub their heads together, touch noses, raise their tails, groom each other, sleep near each other. Interestingly, domestic cats often perform these exact same behaviors with humans. When your cat rubs against your legs, they are not simply asking for food. They are engaging in a social behavior called bunting. In cat society, bunting is a sign of familiarity and trust. It's how cats exchange scents and reinforce social bonds. In other words, your cat may be treating you the same way they would treat a feline friend. Many cat owners have experienced the unpleasant surprise of finding a dead mouse, a bird, or insect on the floor. While it may seem disgusting, some researchers believe this behavior offers clues about how cats see us. Mother cats bring prey to their kittens to teach hunting skills. Some experts speculate that when cats bring prey to humans, they may be responding to us similarly. The cat may perceive us as members of its social group who are not particularly competent hunters. Essentially, here, human, you clearly have no idea how to catch food. Let me help. Whether this interpretation is completely accurate remains debated, but it remains one of the most amusing possibilities in animal behavior. One of the the strongest pieces of evidence comes from vocalizations. Adult cats rarely meow at one another. In the wild, adult cats rely much more on body language, scent, and posture. Yet domestic cats meow constantly at humans. Why? Researchers believe that cats have learned that humans respond to meowing. Even more fascinating, many meows resemble sounds that kittens use to communicate with their mothers. In a sense, cats may have discovered that speaking to humans like babies works remarkably well. And honestly, they're right. Most cat owners immediately respond to a demanding meow. Cats have effectively trained humans. Research has shown that cats are more observant than many people assume. Cats can recognize human voices, facial expressions, daily routines, emotional states. Many owners notice their cats behaving differently when they are sad, stressed, or sick. Studies suggest cats can distinguish between happy and angry expressions and may adjust their behavior accordingly. This doesn't necessarily mean cats understand emotions the way humans do. However, they are excellent observers. Over thousands of years living alongside us, cats have become surprisingly skilled at reading human behavior. Some cats seem determined to supervise every activity. They follow their owners into the kitchen, the living room, the bedroom, even the bathroom. While this behavior can feel amusing, it often reflects social attachment. Friendly cats in multi-cat groups frequently choose to remain near preferred companions. If your cat follows you around the house, it may simply enjoy being close to a trusted member of its social circle. You are part of its world, and apparently your bathroom visits are important enough to monitor. One of the most heartwarming discoveries in recent years involves the slow blink. When relaxed cats interact with individuals they trust, they often slowly narrow their eyes and blink. Researchers have found that humans who slowly blink at cats often receive slow blinks in return. Many experts consider this behavior a feline equivalent of a friendly smile. It's a signal that says, "I feel safe around you." If a cat slow blinks at you, you've likely earned its trust. This question has sparked debate for years. Cats express affection differently from dogs, which can make their emotions harder to interpret. However, research suggests many cats form strong attachments to their owners. Signs include seeking physical contact, sleeping nearby, following their owner, greeting them at the door, showing signs of stress when separated. Cats may not display affection in dramatic ways, but their relationships with humans appear deeper than many people once believed. Why cats sometimes ignore us. Of course, cats are famous for pretending humans don't exist. You call their name, nothing. You call again, still nothing. Then you open a bag of treats from across the house, and suddenly they appear. Research suggests cats often recognize their names, but simply choose whether to respond. This isn't necessarily defiance. Cats evolved as independent hunters. Unlike pack animals, they don't feel the same instinctive need to obey social commands. Your cat may hear you perfectly well. It just has other priorities. So how do cats really see humans? The honest answer is that we don't know exactly what cats think. No scientist can climb inside a cat's mind. But behavioral research suggests that cats do not treat humans as rulers. Instead, they appear to treat us much like members of their social group. They rub against us, groom us, sleep beside us, communicate with us, follow us around, and sometimes bring us hunting lessons we never asked for. Perhaps cats don't see us as owners at all. Perhaps they see us as unusually large, somewhat clumsy cats who somehow control the food supply. And maybe that's one reason people love them so much. The relationship between humans and cats isn't built on obedience. It's built on mutual choice. A cat doesn't have to trust you. It chooses to. And when a creature as independent as a cat decides you're part of its family, that's a pretty special thing. Thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed this ASMR video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.